A new generation of Windows is forming, and it promises to change how people live and work with their computers in ways not seen before. This release is not just about another update or set of small changes. It is about building an operating system that can adapt, learn, and serve as a partner in daily life. From the start, the story of Windows 12 has been linked to the rise of artificial intelligence, and this single connection sets the stage for everything that follows. At the heart of Windows 12 is the vision of a computer system that understands context. For decades, operating systems have served as passive tools, waiting for users to issue commands through clicks, taps, or typed words. Windows 12 moves toward an experience where the system can anticipate needs, respond naturally, and even guide decisions. The shift comes from deep integration of AI technologies, which transform the platform into something more responsive than anything before it. This is the most powerful sentence to hold in mind. Windows 12 is shaping itself into the first version of the system that does not just run programs, but thinks about what those programs mean for the person using them. Artificial intelligence inside Windows 12 stretches across the entire environment. Copilot, already introduced in Windows 11, becomes more deeply rooted. It no longer sits at the edge of the system, but acts as an assistant that is always present. It can analyze what is on the screen, learn habits, and adapt over time. Imagine writing a document and receiving instant suggestions that understand tone and structure, or searching through files without recalling names or folders because the system recognizes intent from natural language. This constant, invisible presence shapes the way tasks flow together. The operating system is also designed to take advantage of new hardware. Devices with neural processing units, often called NPUs, allow complex AI operations to run locally. Instead of sending every request to distant servers, many tasks can be handled directly on the computer. This brings both speed and privacy, as sensitive actions no longer depend fully on cloud systems. The growing market for AI-focused chips aligns directly with Microsoft's vision, and Windows 12 stands as the platform designed to make use of them. Beyond AI, visual design also receives a fresh identity. Early glimpses suggest a more flexible and modular approach to the desktop environment. The taskbar may float rather than remain fixed, while widgets and quick tools could rest at the top of the screen for easier reach. Transparency, smooth animation, and clean lines shape the visual theme. This is not change for the sake of appearance alone. It is part of a larger move to make Windows adaptable to many device types, from powerful desktops to lightweight tablets and foldable systems. Windows 12 also explores modularity at its core. Instead of treating the operating system as a single giant piece of software, Microsoft is moving toward a structure where different parts can update independently. This approach lowers system weight and makes it possible to adapt more quickly to new needs. A device could update its user interface without disturbing the kernel or core services, while another could switch between modes for gaming, productivity, or low-power use with far more efficiency. This modular nature points toward an ecosystem that is easier to maintain, upgrade, and extend. One of the most important areas of progress lies in productivity. Office work, creative tasks, and education are central to how people use computers, and Windows 12 builds deeper bridges to these fields. Copilot can organize meetings, summarize long texts, and produce drafts of written material in seconds. It can also help with research by analyzing collections of documents or guiding a student through a subject step by step. These abilities extend the role of the operating system beyond that of a container for programs. Windows becomes the engine of productivity itself, guiding and enhancing the work process. Another striking vision is ambient computing. Windows 12 is designed not only to react, but to remain aware. The system may interpret voice commands even when other programs are active, recognize objects in images or videos, or offer shortcuts based on location and context. The dream is a computer that fades into the background, always ready, always present, yet never intrusive. Instead of forcing the user to adapt to rigid systems, Windows 12 adapts itself to the user. This forward-looking release also embraces sustainability. Power management grows more advanced, allowing the system to distribute energy use carefully across tasks. AI may reduce background activity during idle moments or schedule updates when the device is plugged in rather than draining the battery. These measures not only improve battery life, but also lower the environmental cost of computing at scale. The corporate world is also a major focus. Windows 12 strengthens remote work with advanced collaboration tools built directly into the system. Secure virtual desktops, AI-driven scheduling, and improved video conferencing support make it easier for businesses to connect workers across regions. The lessons of recent years, where remote and hybrid work became standard for many, are being woven into the very foundation of the new platform. Education remains a vital part of the Windows identity. With Windows 12, classrooms gain access to a system that can guide students more directly. AI tutors, real-time language translation, and adaptive learning paths may all be part of this framework. Teachers gain tools for monitoring progress, while students benefit from personalized experiences. In this way, the operating system itself becomes part of the learning journey. One cannot overlook accessibility. Windows 12 aims to open doors for every user, regardless of ability. Enhanced screen readers, more natural voice control, and AI-powered captioning extend inclusion across the system. These features do more than meet standards. They reshape the way technology serves people with diverse needs, turning the system into an equalizer that bridges barriers. Entertainment outside of gaming also finds its place. Streaming, editing, and media playback grow smoother, aided by AI that can adjust video quality, balance audio, or recommend content more intelligently. For creators, built-in editing tools enhanced by AI simplify complex processes such as cutting, arranging, and color grading. For consumers, watching movies or listening to music becomes a more immersive and adaptable experience. The timeline for Windows 12 still holds an element of mystery. Microsoft has not confirmed exact dates, and leaks often mix fact with speculation. Yet, based on historical patterns, major releases tend to arrive every few years, often tied to hardware cycles. As companies release new generations of processors and graphics units, the operating system evolves to unlock their potential. This close tie between software and hardware ensures that when Windows 12 does arrive, it is prepared to take full advantage of the newest devices. Across all of these threads, one theme rises above the rest. Windows 12 is not simply about computing as it has always been. It is about creating an operating system that learns, adapts, and responds with intelligence. It stands at the intersection of hardware advances, cloud integration, and artificial intelligence, bringing together the most important trends of modern technology into a single, cohesive platform. The result is not just a tool, but a partner in daily digital life. For enthusiasts who have followed the path of Windows through decades, this release carries a sense of both continuity and transformation. Familiar elements remain, ensuring that longtime users can find their way. At the same time, bold new directions open, pointing toward a future where the line between computer and companion grows thinner than ever before.